Hello, my name is Hisham Mukhtar, Unity ID HMUKHTA, and this is me showing homework 2. Before I run in the commands, I'll probably talk about some of the stuff I had to do to make the project work. So I used an Ansible Galaxy role to install MySQL, which we'll see here in the server initialization. I added the command to install it right here, and I used a third-party library to edit the JSON file called JSON patch, and I added it to a libraries folder right here. It's a Python file, and I created multiple roles to carry out the installation of Mattermost, an update role to just update the Linux OS, install any Python packages for it, use the Galaxy role, MySQL role to create the database and users, and then installing and configuring Mattermost. I created in both the MySQL and Mattermost, I created variable folders, which have different variables that I reference in the main.yaml. For example, the Mattermost version I have right here, or creating a group, creating users. And in the MySQL, I have like the username, password, and DB name, stuff like that I reference in the YAML file right here for creating the users and the database for MySQL. Okay, so now I'm going to run the commands to create the VMs, and VirtualBox will see that I don't have any of them created right now. I'm in the homework folder, so I'll run cm setup. All right, so we can see that I finished installing everything and creating the two servers, which we see are running right here. And we can see right here that it installed the Ansible Galaxy role. So according to the homework instructions, we need to install Ubuntu, MySQL, and Mattermost on the Mattermost server. By default, we already have Ubuntu. And now I'm going to run the playbook command, which will install MySQL and Mattermost, which we'll see from the commands running. And I'll be able to point out the different roles that are doing all the steps. Right, so it finally stopped installing everything, so we can go back and see what happened. Here we see the update role, update, and upgrade the OS. Have the Python role install any Python packages. I specified like pexpect and pmysql and pmysql for Python 3. And then all this is the Ansible Galaxy role for MySQL that I used. This Gearling guy .mysql. Then in my MySQL role, we created database Mattermost and created a user with the name mmuser and password mmuser. And then finally, we go into the Mattermost role where here it's showing it's downloading Mattermost, extracting the files, copying it, creating a directory, making sure that creating a Mattermost group, adding the user to it, changing the permissions for that folder, editing the config JSON file, creating the systemd unit file, loading it, starting the Mattermost service, and then I have a check at the end to see if it's running, and it returns OK. And just in case, we can also run the op unit check. Here we can see we 100% passed the first set of checks. And here we can see we passed the second set of checks. So I've installed Ubuntu, MySQL, Mattermost, and passed op unit checks. So now I should be able to go to the Mattermost server using this link, which it does right here. So now I'm about to create like the system admin user. I'll create the account. Before I make a team, I have to go to the system console, go down here to sign up, and allow open server so that I'm able to create other users, or if someone else, if this was, a real Mattermost application, anyone could just come and make their own account. So I save it, then I log out, and here it says create an account now. So then I'll make 2 users. So now I'll sign back as the admin user and create a team and add user 1 and user 2 to the team. I'll skip the tutorial. Now here I'll invite others to this team. User 1, user 2. And we can see here that they were added to this team on both channels. And the final requirement was to post a message to see everything's working. So I'll just post like a hello world message and enter it. And I was able to post this message. Let's see, I can post other messages, even on both channels. And that's all of homework 2. Thank you.